Yeah. So we arrived in Morocco end of August, early September, and it was very dry and it wasn't very green. The trees were a bit brown and scrubby. Compare and contrast that to now. We've had a little bit of rain while we've been here in Imsuan. While we've been here, apparently the Sahara has flooded for the first time in many decades. So there's been quite a bit of rain in the Sahara and also here in Northern Africa. Now, I don't know if this is normal for every year, but there's been a bit of rain, bit of flooding, not where we have been, but a bit of flooding here and there in Morocco. And now the place is looking a little bit greener. So that's really nice, isn't it? Just passed through a little checkpoint for the Gendarme Royale, and that reminded me, I want to let you know that contrary to what we found in Latin America, here in Morocco you're not going to get the shakedown. As soon as they realise you're tourists, they just wave you through, no problem, off you go, have a nice time, welcome to Morocco, thanks guys. So yeah, don't worry about the shakedown. I think the worst you're going to encounter in that kind of realm is just really pushy salespeople in some very tourist areas like Marrakesh. But the places we've been to, and Caesar and I were just saying, in Essaouira we went and had a really good look through the Medina there, and it's a little bit touristy but not really, and there were no pushy salespeople at all, like not one. It was just super easy, super comfortable, clean, safe, interesting, wonderful. Love it. Loads of goats. They climb trees too, guys. Oh, that one's pretty hairy. That's cool. Nice looking goat. And camels. Oh, it's got a rope hanging off its head. I'm calling it now. Oh, here we go. Caesar's stopping at a pedestrian crossing. Isn't he a nice guy? You're a nice guy, Caesar. I call it the Moroccan shuffle, how they do the roundabout traffic. She's going to pull out in front of us. There you go. Off you go. Yeah. He's just going to put his flashing lights on and stop there. There we go. Well, that was actually pretty mild.
That was actually all right.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so surprised.
Yeah, so I was surprised too. As we approached that roundabout, it was terrible. Oh, look, the lights have come on. Check out those street lights. We're in Tangier. Aren't they really, really nice? And look, ahead, those things that look like palms, they disguise the towers for the cell phone antennas to look like giant, really tall palms. That's so cool, man. But they didn't stop for this girl, but Caesar will, because you're a nice guy. Okay, how's this going to be, the Moroccan shuffle? Oh, he's going. Caesar's not giving away. Okay, yeah.
Exit the roundabout onto Avenue d'Espagna.
He's going to pull out. No, he isn't. Oh, wow, that was actually pretty smooth too. Okay. I'm amazed we haven't been in an accident here in Morocco. This traffic in Tangier is chaos. Absolute chaos. I'm going to show you just a few little details about crossing the ferry from Tangier Med back to Algeciras in Spain. I'm going to show you where you go, what you do when you've got a car. Let's flip you around. Here we have the safari wagon. You follow Google Maps to the port of Tangier Med. Park your car and you come here to ticket, sale and check-in. There is a little cafeteria, there are toilets. It's covered, so if it's raining, no problem. There are baby changing facilities if you have one of those. You can even go and pray. So you come in here and you find out which ferry company you're sailing with. Today we're sailing with DFDS. So you go over there and you queue up. You have your barcode for your ticket, or you print off your email or your ticket that you got when you bought it online. Presumably you bought it online. Queue up with your ticket. They'll give you some documentation and then you drive on through. Use the bathroom, use the cafeteria. And make sure you arrive with plenty of time before you're sailing, at least an hour. We're here about an hour and a half early. So they're going to give you one of these and you put that on your car. And they're going to print out a couple of tickets for you, one for each passenger. And you keep that with you. And if you haven't already bought a ticket, you can buy a ticket here, so you don't need to buy in advance. I did because I like to be super organised. So when you've bought your ticket, you put your sign for which ferry company you're on the outside of your car so everyone can see it. Have your tickets ready in hand, and then you're going to drive left around there. So come with. So now we're going to queue up for the ferry. So it's just really, really easy. You follow all the signs. It's very well signposted in Arabic and English. I think there's some French around the place. Have your tickets ready, have your passports ready. You're going to go through police and customs. It's very, very quick. They just want to check you've got documentation and then queue up. Things are not going according to plan. We were here an hour and a half before sailing. You do a long drive, you've got 3 lines of traffic, they all merge to one, everyone lines up here, you've got this big machine and it scans everyone. But in typical Moroccan fashion, this is not being done in an organised and efficient manner. The cars will sit and they will wait for quite some time, and then finally the machine will do its scan, and then you go around here and open all your doors, the cars will sit and they will wait for quite some time again, and then you've got a dog sniffing everything. There is 1 man and 1 dog, and that is why this is taking hours. It was now half an hour ago that our boat was supposed to sail. I presume it's taken off without us, and I'm not quite sure what we're going to do when we finally get to the end of this queue. Is there going to be a boat for us to get on? I don't know. Not quite sure what they're scanning the safari wagon for, but hopefully whatever it is they're looking for they don't find. We're doing the bit with the guy and the dog. You've got to get out of your car and open all your doors for this. Okay, dog didn't find anything in our car.
They didn't even sniff.
Didn't even really sniff. Yeah. Sorry, no dog treats on us. Okay, let's see if they let us on a boat, because our boat was supposed to sail half an hour ago. But, you know, we're not the only people in this boat. So let's see what they do. They're probably just going to wave us on to the next available boat. I think that's how this works.
There's the FRS Express.
Oh, there's our boat. It's gone without us. Far out. That was our boat. That's the one I booked. Oh my God.
The FRS Express.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Oh well, they'll just put us on the next boat, presumably.
Yeah,
I mean, it's not our fault. We were here an hour and a half earlier.
Right.
I'm so mad. Like, what a waste of our time. It's ridiculous. Oh well, let's see what happens. Okay, so we missed our boat, so now we line up and wait for the next boat. That's how that works. So I think if you don't want to miss your boat, you might want to be here maybe 2.5 hours before you're sailing, because the level of inefficiency in the security screening means you're going to need that extra time, sadly. Great, just fantastic. I don't believe it. So we missed our boat because of the total inefficiency of their security system. And the next sailing, which is the one we'll be on now, is another 2.5 hours. So here we sit in our car for 2.5 hours and wait. And we don't want to get out because there's a refinery behind us and it stinks of petrol. Oh my God. We could just go and sit in the restaurant, actually. I want to use the bathroom. This is just beyond ridiculous. So yeah. Here we wait for the next ferry to arrive somewhere there. They won't put us on that, it's a different company, unfortunately. Now, do not be confused by that sign. There is no restaurant, but upstairs in that building there are toilets, quite clean. And there's a little shaded waiting area if you don't mind the smell of the refinery. Oh joy, this is my life for the next 2.5 hours. I love my life. Okay, say that again, sweetie.
You can say it.
We're arriving in Algeciras in Spain 5 hours after we expected to arrive and planned. Caesar says these are the things that should be front and center on the website of like the ferry company, but they just don't give you any information about that. So for God's sake, if you're leaving Morocco on a car ferry to go to Spain, turn up at least 2 hours prior to the supposed sailing departure. And also, don't be surprised if your boat does not sail on time. We missed the first one because of the completely inefficient security bullshit. Dude, mate, yeah, he's not ready. We're ready. Let us go. Thank you. He's too late. And so we get on the next boat. We had to wait 3 hours. It was an hour and a half late. An hour and a half later than when it should have sailed. So, yeah, ridiculous levels of inefficiency and bullshit. So, just be aware. Get there really early. Be prepared to wait. Be prepared for long queues and inefficient bullshit. And hope you get out.